Hello, my name is Paul Crawford. I'm in English 104. This is my final project, the oral presentation on the 25-year restriction. On the right is a picture of a Nissan Silvia S15, which will be mentioned later on in the presentation. What is the 25-year restriction? The 25-year restriction is a worthless piece of legislation that makes any foreign car specific to that foreign country and is less than 25 years or older illegal to import and own in the United States. For example, that Nissan Silvia S15 that I mentioned was produced from 1999 to 2002. This makes it younger than 25 years old, and because of that, it is illegal to import and own in the United States. Who made this restriction and why? This restriction was brought to fruition by the Imported Vehicle Safety Compliance Act in 1988. It was proposed by the Secretary of Transportation and is supported by the legislative branch. Proponents of the legislation claim that the IVSCA keeps American drivers safe. They believe that cars, being specific to their foreign countries, make them a drastic safety hazard here in the United States and will only increase car accident deaths. Is there any proof discrediting the IVSCA's claim? Absolutely. One of the most prominent figures here in the United States is the CDC, Center for Disease Control. And although they focus in disease control, they also have many factions, two of which are infrastructure safety and the other is automobile safety. The CDC themselves said in a report that of the average 32,000 car accident deaths that happen each year, the top 5 causes for over 29,000 of those deaths were no seatbelts, drunk driving, speeding, distracted driving, and personal health effects. The remaining 3,000 of those car accident deaths were caused by violations of basic traffic laws, such as running red lights and stop signs. Nowhere in the CDC's report did they mention a car's manufacturer or the car manufacturer's country of origin. Cars rarely have a personal malfunction that cause car accident deaths, and when they do, the country of origin is never to blame. What other reasons support keeping this restriction in place? Another main reason supporting the enforcement of this restriction was the concern that allowing imported cars into the United States would increase street racing. Felicia Moore, who is the president of City Council in Atlanta, believes that street racing is on a rise and that imported cars are the object of blame. She actually had discussions with state legislators to amend state laws regarding the confiscation of vehicles, additional points on driver's license, etc., in an attempt to discourage the behavior. She believes that if they have stricter laws, especially those on the confiscation of vehicles, street racers will be more hesitant to import illegal cars, thus ridding the United States of street racing. Is this concern valid? Absolutely not. Street racing has been around since the invention of the automobile, since the invention of cars. And as long as there are cars, there are car enthusiasts. As long as there are car enthusiasts, there are car street racers. A member of the Atlanta Police Department actually agreed to this and said that street racing is an ongoing problem that nobody seems to be able to put a lid on. Restricting street racers from a few select import cars will not rid them of their need for speed. Is this restriction worthless? Absolutely. The 25-year restriction is worthless. It hasn't accomplished anything of what its proponents purport it will. In theory, the rule could actually make things worse. It, along many dimensions, parallels early American prohibition, which, as everyone knows, led to absolute catastrophe. The 25-year import ban is a laughably useless rule, and it really only serves to hold America's car scene from achieving further greatness. Here is the work cited. Again, my name is Paul Crawford, English 104. This was my final project. Thank you very much.